Hi there, namaste, and welcome to another message from your spirit guides by Spiritualistic. This is going to be another pick a card, so please go ahead and select the first, second, or third crystal, and I will see you at your reading. Hi Group 1 and namaste. If you selected the Labradorite, then this is your reading. Labradorite definitely helps you with psychic downloads. It helps strengthen your intuition and open up your pineal or third eye chakra. It also dispels illusions. When I was meditating for your pile just now, I strongly felt the dispelling of illusions coming up. I saw a gold sparkly light where the indigo light of the third eye should be, and I felt Archangel Gabriel. This to me shows that you could be re-examining some parts of your life, and from a healed place, you're now adding transmuted, beautiful, healing energy to this in a way that it spreads to others. It's helping you build your security and feel more confident about yourself. But at this point, you could just be going and going without stopping to realize how much of a difference you really have been making. So there's definitely some kind of illusion that is dispelling around your self-worth, but also how much progress you've really made and how much healing you've brought to not only yourself, but those around you. Maybe people you don't even know. Wow. So I'm going to get into the Tattoo Tarot, which I did shuffle, but I'd like to give you a couple good more shuffles here. Yeah, the colors red and yellow are really standing out to me. You could be trying to build stability in some way, shape, or form when it comes to your finances and the public eye. However, you've been feeling a little more sensual and creative in this area of your life, and that has been affecting your self-esteem or sense of self, which a message from Gabriel would be: sense of self is sensing yourself, being aware of your own energy. So, here we have Wheel of Fortune, Knave of Swords, Knave of Cups, and Six of Wands. Wow, okay. We have Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck so far. Let me move this a little more into frame. Hi guys! So, Wheel of Fortune, you are definitely at a place where you are making conscious decisions about your life. You are planning. You have completed some certain cycles, and now you're walking through, it's like you're walking through cycles again, but you are external to the cycle. You're just observing your environment at this point, and you're deciding what you want to do with this. There's so much, like, blossoming energy to this. Like, you are a beautiful flower right in the middle, or a little bit past the middle of your biggest bloom ever. This Knave of Swords next to this Knave of Cups energy is telling me that right now you are speaking your mind, and you don't care if people are leaving, if they don't align with your energy, because you are so strongly in your energy. You are sensing your energy, and you are so precisely aware of the energy that you're giving off that when you speak your truth, you know that it is your truth. So those that do not wish to align with your truth, and for example, maybe creating narratives or whatever, any kind of hubbub in your environment, yeah, you are definitely speaking up a little more. Your tone is a little more sharp, but your intellect is there. Everything that you are saying tracks. And this is because people can see, it's like your environment is looking up at you right now. People can see that you have the Wheel of Fortune in your energy. They can see that luck is on your side, Jupiter is on your side, you are feeling free, you're standing in your power, and so you are speaking from a place of authenticity, truth, and heart-centered awareness. Bringing me back to this Knave of Cups, which, interestingly enough, is the yellow color of the solar plexus. This is letting me know that people are watching you finally start to stand up for yourself, and open up your heart. And this, it's like allowing yourself to love, not that you didn't already, but allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough to show that part of you is giving you confidence. It's like he's trying to hide this rose under his collar here. Rose can mean like death and rebirth. There's also, a snake, third eye. We have kind of some symbology here that's aligning towards death and rebirth. of you. But it's at this point, you're no longer shuffling your energy around. You are just being. And this is creating confidence, sense of self. This is helping you build your structure perfectly the way that you want it to, leading to a Six of Wands, which is a beautiful union energy. There is a little bit of allusion to thinking about the past here. For some reason, I saw the Cancer constellation when I saw these 3 top stars. So you could be thinking about your home life and evaluating things in this manner. But whatever it is that you are currently dealing with, you have an opportunity to take that will, if you speak your mind and move through heart-centered awareness, you are very much aware that you could bring large-scale changes to your home life, to your security, your abundance, your confidence, and yourself and those around you. And you are just now deciding which way you want to do it. It's like you are once more at the end of all this getting to know yourself from a healed perspective. Beautiful energy here. And this 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, this is a compass. The first thing I saw here was an evil eye. So you are definitely returning. It's like you're returning negative energy back to the sender, but anything positive that's coming your way, you're just saying, yeah, bring it. You want to send me energy? I'll take it. I'm using it. Look, I'm recycling energy beautifully. You're holding on to what serves you, releasing what doesn't, and you are transmuting energy around you even bigger than you're able to see right now. 8 of Wands can also point to spiritual cycles and karma. I'm also, for some reason, kind of intuitively seeing the Chicana or like Incan Andean cross in here. So this could be relevant to you right now too, if you're studying any kind of Mesoamerican symbology, religion, spiritual beliefs, anything like that. The higher, middle, and lower realms could be significant to you at this time. And there's also a strong tie between Mesoamerican mythology and Norse mythology, specifically as far as the storylines go and the particular characters and the structure of the realm and their particular belief. So if you're looking at healing modalities or trying to paint a particular picture for yourself, that could be an interesting dual aspect to look at. All right, we have the High Priestess coming out at the bottom of the deck. So this is letting me know that you're probably already very aware of all of what I'm saying, but there's a reason that you're here. So let's go ahead and take a look at why this came up. And I'm feeling called to use the Star Spinner Tarot deck, which I will absolutely do for you. Okay, 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I'm not doing reversals for this right now. So you've definitely been building this alone. Get it? That one was a little ballerina. You could be boogieing a little extra. Okay, we have an 8 of Cups. So you're feeling a little bit sad. You're not like lost and alone, like you know what you're doing, but maybe you're just feeling alone. Your hair is really long. You could be thinking about like cutting your hair dramatically or changing it a crazy new color. You could be looking at, I'm getting like, she's looking at this castle. So there could be like some happy jolliness that you're watching, observing from an external perspective that's making you feel a little bit isolated. You could be feeling naked in your surroundings right now, kind of like alone, and just like you finally found this island in the middle of this moat and you're still trying to get to your destination, and you know you're the only one that knows that you're there. But you are taking all of the pain out of the situation and you're expressing yourself authentically along the way. So you know exactly where you're at, and everybody in your surroundings know where you're at. So at this point, things that resonate with you are allowed to stay and things that don't are leaving. You are doing the work, and it's okay if you want to take a little bit of break. Now, this girl looks like she spent a lot of energy, and here the hair is being pulled up towards the sky. So I want to take a moment to just recognize that her hair is being so affected by gravity here, and here her hair is being so pulled up towards the crown chakra. So definitely focus on balancing your root and crown chakras, as well as balancing your masculine and feminine energies separately. It could serve you to mess around with your hairstyle a little bit. As we know, our hair is like our antenna, and it holds our life, right? So the left side would be our past, our receiving side. The right side would be our future, our giving side. And when we have our hair tied up or closer to us, our hair, our antenna, is closer to us. And you can tie your hair near your crown chakra, your pineal gland, now down near your throat, right? So be a little more conscious about your hair at this time. It could help. 5 of Swords underneath this Knave of Swords is indicating that there's definitely some kind of quick change that is happening. It might be kind of like ripping off a band-aid, but it's showing that this is definitely celestially guided. And for some reason, the Cancer constellation is popping out at me backwards again here. So definitely something to have to do with changing in your home life. It could be a bit uncomfortable, but it's like you are 2/3 of the way there. 2, 3 out of 5. So the last two are the most difficult ones to remove, but they're really not. It just means that you are making this change a little more permanent. Once it's done, it's done. So take that however it resonates. This card is a little bit like it's like a sad pineal color, right? So there could be some things that you're aware of that maybe you're still settling into. You don't know how to express quite at this point in time, or maybe you are expressing and you need to go back and think about really the way that you want to direct your energy. I heard a beep outside, so I'm going to take that as a confirmation. You do have the Justice card. So it is about time that you start serving yourself a little bit. This definitely shows somebody, you, who has done a lot of healing work on yourself. You have provided a lot of tools for other people. You are in the middle of a large journey. You have so much still potential energy trying to blossom out of you. And you are helping not only yourself, but others. You are being authentic even when it's hard. You are keeping your heart open for others even when it's hard. And it's about time that, look, she has an extra, oh, actually, this is the card of Gabriel, Justice, but she has an extra wing. So it's like you're growing like an extra wing that isn't normally there. So there's something about you, particularly standing in this energy of your heart-centered awareness and intuition, this newness that is going to set everything right for you in a way that 11 you've been wishing for a long time, but are maybe not completely aware yet of. So Justice is also, this is the scales. This is the card of Libra, things coming back into balance. Also 7, again, having to do with relationships. So this could have to do again with your home life, your close personal relationships, and just the way that you deal with them. Under the 6 of Wands, we have the 6 of Coins. Okay, this is the 7 of Coins. So 67, this indicates stability and routine coming to your relationships, but also an element of the past sneaking into the present, but in a divinely intervened kind of way. So essentially, the Wands on top of the Coins is saying that you have been trying to create some kind of engine for yourself, some kind of self-functioning engine. Now, this could be with your relationship, this could be your schedule, this could be your business, whatever this is that you're working on. You're trying to create something that is self-sustaining. This could even be that you are, building a community garden, whatever this is. And it's like you feel like you are working and working and working, and there's so much beauty that you have built, but you're having a hard time stopping and appreciating it, because whenever you have a reason to celebrate, it's like something brings up the past, or there's some kind of, it's like you feel alone in your happiness and you just want to be able to share it. And you're realizing maybe that the people around you or the environment that you're in is not one that will celebrate you. So it seems like this is why this is coming up right now. I want to take a sneak peek at the bottom deck energy, and we have the 4 of Swords in reverse. So there's definitely an energy in your environment that is seeing you be healed and is attempting to thwart that. Thwart is literally not a word that I use, so I don't know where that came from. Comment if it resonates. Yeah, and you are no longer doing the healing work. You are done with this, but it seems like because you're the one with the tools, there are others that are jealous of your healed energy because they don't think that happiness and healedness and okayness exist. But our minds create our reality. If we believe there's happiness, there's happiness. If we choose to be happy, we are. C'est simple, soit juste heureux, you know? Tout oublié, Angèle, if you like that song. So, what you're learning right now is flow. Go with the flow. 20, duality. This is completing cycles. 10, 20, with an 8 in between. So, you, as an energy, as a being, in this life, last life, future life, whatever, however you want to look at it, you are just a lucky, on top of your game being. And this is a cycle that, well, this is actually 9. This is something that you've built alone, and this is a cycle that continues to go, continues to grow. There's a dual aspect to this that you are trying to, like, give this energy to others, but others cannot receive it unless they do the work as well. So you're learning to follow your own flow, because when you compare yourself to others, or when you choose to spend your energy in the way that is most humanitarian, it doesn't always end up serving you. But when you follow your own flow, you get served the best, and humanitarian aspects get served even more. You get to serve yourself and others because you have more tools, you have more resources, and you're then just sharing the overflow of your overfilled cup. Okay. So I'm hearing pull from the bottom of the deck, which is weird, but we got Time Master 57, which is a 12. Okay, talk about ending cycles. Yet again, there are changes that are divinely meant to happen. And the feathers in his hair. And this is reminding me, like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to understand a message that's coming through right now. So there's a line in a Ferdinand the Bull book that is, and all the lovely ladies had flowers in her hair. I believe that is correct. That came from old choreography I had to do one time. And this is showing me like a crescent moon, and an 8. So there is some kind of repeating cycle that is closing for sure, number 12, the Time Master, but it's like you're walking on top of it. You've seen it, and it's like you're writing the book for others, or you wrote the book, or definitely there are some strong guides and potentially some past life events that are trying to come through for you. So take a look at this. You are so hyper aware of your past and your future and the way that it is like calculating, like triangulating your present. You're aware of that, you're using that energy, but you're also following your own flow. So you're kind of like working through these dual aspects, but it's two parts of one whole, which is where this Justice Libra, following your heart energy, King of Cups, or is this Knave? Yeah, Knave of Cups comes in. So we have Pachamama, but it wanted to come out in reverse. Yeah, definitely spend a little bit more time meditating. I feel like you absolutely definitely do, but this 4 is upside down. There's guidance that you are not receiving consciously, but not from your person, from your higher self. Your higher self is consciously keeping something away from you, but it's now time for you to receive it under the 11. Take that how it resonates. I'm going to turn the Pachamama upright because we love the earth, and so the earth loves us back. She is our mother. And there's an allusion to the Chicana or Incan Andean mythology. Again, Pachamama, Mother Earth, right? So that could, and LOL, oh my god. Okay. So, definitely take a look at some of this. The elements are very important in Incan mythology. You have the Mother Earth. You have the Mother of Fire. You have the Mother of Pleasure, Venus, the cocoa bean leaf, all of these beautiful entities. Viracocha, Kontiki, I'm hearing, like the raft. That could be relevant for some of you. Also, Oslo, Norway? Question? Okay. Moving on. Wow, there's like a Norse and Andean kind of thing coming up here. That could be relevant. Let me know. Super curious about that. Dual aspect again. The Andean cross does symbolize healing. This is like the elements. It's also a form of astrology, astronomy, math, science. This is a whole system right here. So when you look at this, you can overlay it with an astrology chart, Western, an astrology chart, Vedic, Yodish, Kabbalistic. You can pretty much deduce a lot, using the Indian cross here, or Chicana, I believe it's also called. So go ahead and check that out for sure. There's something about this that's trying to call to you, and it has to do with the rainbow here at the bottom of the deck. So you are balancing your energy, and you are now tuning into energies that were not available to you before, and they might not be available to many people around you. But because you are painting with these new colors, it's like you are creating new existence. You're creating new I'm seeing so like Rastafari, like Rasta colors right here, but also what this is like stability through love and source. That's what this is, right? This is heart-centered awareness. This is painting your life. This is making your life a canvas. And 41, this is knowing that you're guided and being there as a guide. Okay? So it's like what you're learning is that through following your flow and being as aware as you are able to actually give back to the earth and heal her so that she can heal us. I found a rainbow, baby, trust me, I know. Yeah, there are many paths that you can take. Sometimes you might feel like it's a little bit self-sacrificing, but this wanted to come out in reverse. Nothing is for free. Anything that you've been through that was difficult in order for you to get here. Just know there are many ways for you to achieve the goals that you're trying to achieve, and you can choose to take a painful path. You can choose to take a non-painful path. However, every energy has its equal and opposite. So once you've experienced a lot of dark, light has to be what comes next. You have, again, the Libra Justice card here. Things balance out. And if you are working on yourself and the collective and the earth and just being your best self so that others can do the same, and being happy so that others can do the same, and creating so that others can do the same, that's your purpose. Your purpose is to be yourself, your beautiful, unique self, regardless of what your surroundings may or may not get, right? You are at this energy where there is so much available to you. I keep saying the 144. You could actually be using not the 3, not the 7, 12, or 21, but the 144 chakra system. I'm talking about you could be up there balancing all 72,000 of your nadis. Okay? Checking out the Andean cross, the Norse mythology, the what is it called? The tree. It's like the Brigduri or something. I don't know. Sorry, my Norse gets a little rough, but I want to see if there is, and I'm going to pull an answer to a question for you guys. I'm going to do a yes, no, and why. So you think of a question, and I will answer yes or no. So it's got to be a yes or no question, obviously. And then depending on the card that comes out, that will be, your clarification. These are everywhere. And I see the card that wants to come out, and I'm going to pull all 3 because I love you guys. The answer to your question is a yes, because you're speaking your truth, because you're standing so freaking fully in your truth. This is a King of Swords. He is blue, and what else is there is red and yellow and a little bit of green, because he's a king. Like, yes, we love, we speak our truth, and it's through love. Bless. We have the 3 of Cups, teamwork, right? And then we have the 8 of Swords. All right. But that 8 of Swords only means that there are cycles that exist that are being broken through. And what I'm actually seeing through this is kind of like a pentagram, which is such a symbol of protection of humanity. It's the symbol of the human being. It is the Vitruvian man. It is the pentagram, the sign of Wicca. It is also the Andean cross. This is the elements. This is the Metatron's cube. I mean, check it out. This is the symbol of humanity, our realm. This is protection. I don't know. Alpha Chi, sorry. Anyway, you are not alone. You are speaking your truth, and this is going to increase this energy and create a new cycle. This is going to create that self-sustaining energy, engine, or movement that you've been working so hard to build or have been visualizing for so long. This is finally unfolding around you. All you have to do is continue to follow your flow, give yourself love, and speak in your truth. Stand in your truth so loudly, okay? Kindly, through love, but confident and loudly. You are literally the change. And I love you for it. I really hope this helped bring some light and clarity to your situation. I love you so much, Group 1. Labradorite was your crystal, just for a little reminder. And I hope you have a really amazing rest of your day, week, month, and incarnation in this plane. I love you. Namaste. Hi there. If you selected the second group, then this is your reading. You selected this Chrysocolla crystal. This will help you find clarity and guidance, and it also helps you tune into your creative expression in a very soul authentic way. I'm going to leave it there and get into the tarot cards for you. So this message from your spirit guides will take a look at your situation with some clarity and advice, and at the end I'll ask a yes or no question for you. So we're gonna take a look at the Tattoo Tarot first. This is the third time I'm re-recording this, but I wanted to wait until the energy was a little bit softer, just so I could give you a better message. Before they didn't want to speak, now they certainly do. We have the 4 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and 6 of Coins. Okay, so I can see here, definitely, you're healing a situation that was, of course, divinely guided. And this 3 that also looks like half of a heart is saying that there's a situation from the past that you're heartbroken over and you've needed to communicate this. 6 of Coins is implementing equal give and take, and also with this envelope, very literally a message. So you're healing a situation in which you felt hurt about not having a safe space to express yourself fully. But with this being heavily swords, air energy, this is lack of communication brought about by overthinking. 4 indicates stagnancy, the home life, also angelic guidance. 7 indicates interpersonal relationships, divine guidance, and perfection. 6 can mean the present moment, physical manifestation. It can also mean grounded energy, and can separately have a little bit of nostalgic energy to it as well. I'll pull one more from the Tattoo Tarot for your situation, 8 of Swords. So still largely in your mind, but you're realizing at this point that there are 5 elements to consider, and there are only 2 that have been going on. You are taking the choice to halt and observe this mental cycle that's going on, that's affecting the communication. When you open up your eyes, the first thing you go for is the physical, tangible coins, pentacle energy. And you see equal give and take and happy communication. So now you're beginning to wonder why your mind is putting you through this. Of course, we see that this is, of course, a divinely guided situation so that you can release some nostalgic energy and fully take grounded action in your most authentic direction. 8 of Swords can indicate that you're attempting to fight a losing battle, or you're trying to fight a fight that's not, like you're trying to fight a battle that's not present. It could be what's coming to mind from my guides is an addiction to negative thought patterns. So you could maybe do better with a little more of an optimistic perspective, perhaps. I'll post some clarity and see why this is coming up and what you're learning through this. Now I'm using the Star Spinners Tarot. Okay, Tower at the bottom of the deck was forcing its way out, as well as the World. Okay, so you're realizing that you truly can do whatever you want with your life. You have the world at your feet, and so you decided to just break down everything you knew because it was driving you crazy. Insane in the membrane, in the mind, in the mental. And that's your prerogative, but when you open up your eyes and you don't see the internal narrative matching the external surroundings, you start to question what happened, what brought you there. Okay. And we have the sun. Beautiful. So you are learning what it is you really want, but you need to have a healed perspective in order to fully have a holistic and well-rounded view of what this is. There is a bit of decision making here when it comes to, well, is it time to break down everything you thought you knew and start from a clear foundation? Shout out to Hermes and a lot more swords energy too. So through clear communication, hot and cold energy, how do you really feel? How do you really wish to approach this situation? Taking all of the thoughts out of it. Okay. 3 of Wands. So it seems as though you have been waiting for communication or equal give and take. However, when you open your eyes, you do see this. Now this card is largely yellow, so this is showing me that it could have been your own ego versus your higher self, trying to align with each other to show you the truth of the situation, apart from your preconceived notions, and I'm hearing prejudices. So over the 8 of Swords, we have the Fool. This indicates faith, but it's hard to ignore that this yellow guy is sitting in the fetal position. I'm hearing the term yellow-bellied, so you could be feeling scared about taking another step in the direction that you know is meant for you, because in your eyes, it's hurt you time and time and time again. But through your soul's eyes, through an objective perspective, there's a situation that has been showing you unconditional love like the sun, grounding you through intuition like this crow or eagle, equally giving and taking, even though you weren't sure where you stood. And the whole time you were waiting for something better, looking to see if there was more to come. And it seems that this is what caused this conflict. At the end of the day, it's your decision to make what you would like to do with your own life. But, oh yeah, the 10 of Swords in reverse. You have all the power in this situation. You're no longer upset by what was upsetting you before, and it's like, when you were in the situation before, in other ways, you were this beautiful peacock, and every time someone tried to bring you down. But this situation is different. It empowers you, and it gives you that last sword that you need to break through and heal all the situation, which is why you feel like this is what you want, and why you feel like there's a future here, and why you have faith that it can work out. Faith over fear. Because that's exactly the way the universe works. That's how God works. That's how your higher self has your back. And that's how you know you can trust it. For your oracle, I felt called to pull out an old deck of mine, one of my first oracle decks. Actually, my first oracle deck that I don't use a lot in my readings. And this is the Animal Dreaming Oracle cards. You could have a lot of power or totem animals with you at this time. Your connection with, I'm hearing the Green Man, Gaia, Mother Earth, Pan, even your own pets could be strong at this time. And I've also been seeing eagles, snakes, and turtles like crazy in preparation for your reading. So, at the bottom of the deck you have Platypus, Women's Wisdom. I'm feeling here that you are stepping into 24, turning into a 6. You are stepping into comfortability in trusting your emotions and your intuition, your higher feminine aspects, as well as staying grounded. Because a lot of these colors indicate a very grounded and confident energy here. And these are 2 very beautiful key aspects of life, but there are a lot more as well. And these are masculine energies. So it's okay to step out of your comfort zone a little bit to build something new. We have 24, and we can see a 12 popping out. I've been seeing pi a lot recently, so that could be significant. Pi, I believe, is how you find the diameter of a circle when you have its circumference, or the other way around. I am not a mathematician. But 1224, this is this half dynamic as well, and I can't pretend that I'm not seeing 144, 144, 12, 24. Half of 12 is 6, so on and so forth. 24 hours in a day, 12 hours. Something could be happening within 12 hours that you've been waiting for 24 hours. And 6, it would have to be something grounding that is ending an energy but deciding to take a look at it from a mirrored and new perspective to build a new happy and comforting feminine energy for Cancer energy. Crab, platypus, underwater, highly emotional, followed by intuition, guided decision. If you followed that, good job. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to give you a giant run-on sentence here. There's something beautiful and aquatic about this energy. Swimming could be relevant as well. Now, let me actually get into your oracle cards. Pull from the top, and you have Bat, Rebirth. Now, this wanted to come out in reverse as a 6, where he looks like he's kind of dancing on his toes. So this is kind of showing me that the future very much emulates the present moment. It always does. Your mind over matter doesn't matter. So if in the moment you have a pessimistic perspective, that will be how your future unfolds. And every single moment, look at it as a pure, beautiful investment for your future self. I will flip this upside down. So you have 9, the bat. Now these are nocturnal animals. You could be finding that you're not sleeping as much, or you're sleeping in a lot more. We have the Bustard, Confidence, with number 18, which reduces to a 9, so you have 99. Definitely some grounded energy coming in your future that wants you to soar. It's like you're looking for your freedom, and you're living your freedom at the same time, but you haven't been allowing yourself to see it because you've been overthinking, because you've been holding an old lens of past situations over a situation where this no longer applies. And I just want to say that you're so strong for going through what you've gone through, and that it's entirely valid for you to have an emotional response to whatever's going on. And you should always be following your heart, your feelings, your mind. Stay grounded, follow your higher self and your heart, all that good stuff. Stay balanced. Do you, always be authentic. So it's okay that you get knocked off balance a little bit sometimes, because that's how you find balance. Without lack of balance, there would be no balance. We have Koala, little cutie. 23 in her journeys. 23 could be a significant number for you, one of those that follows you around. This could have to do with music, and I'm seeing a turtle through this, so turtles could be significant as well. I feel like there is ancestral wisdom that is trying to come through to allow you to create change in your life. With Koala, you are being called definitely to rest, to breathe out, to eat more. Inner journeys, definitely go within. His eyes are red. This koala is grounded and feeling safe, comfortable, grounded through his intuition, through his sight, through his pineal. So that can be an important message for you as well, to clear your thoughts and allow true intuition to come through, instead of trying to push out a result to an answer to a question, because that will just give you a figment of your mind instead of a natural, intuitive answer. And it's okay if you're still practicing with your intuition. There is no pressure to be right 100% of the time. Everything ebbs and flows, and we absolutely are co-creators of a universe where we do create our own destiny. So at the end of the day, there is so much that is meant for us that's absolutely unavoidable in many ways to get there. And there are so many things that we can do that we never have to do, that we totally can do. It doesn't matter. You will always be in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. What matters is whether you are going to keep trying. And I'm hearing like, I don't even want to try anymore. But that's just you giving up on yourself. Your surroundings haven't. The only thing you need to really sacrifice is this mental narrative. Surrender overthinking. Surrender to the divine. Surrender to your higher self and surrender to the love within and around you. Ooh, we have thylacine wisdom at the bottom of the deck with a 38. This is saying that you're almost there. You are highly alert right now, and you are gaining wisdom that your ancestors have been waiting to give you for a long time, but you've needed to go through a bumpy process in order to get to a place where you could receive these messages so that you could enter into the next very important chapter of your life, where you're creating a new cycle that will be very abundant for you. However, you need to be careful because everywhere that you look, everyone that you think is your friend is not your friend. I am seeing tentacles, I'm seeing pointy rocky mountains, and I'm seeing what looks like a desert, rocky kind of eroded ground. So if any of those things, or a tiger, so if any of those things resonate with a certain area of your life, that will be the area of life to look out for fake friends. And I'm hearing A, B, C, D, E, F, U by Olivia Rodrigo, so there could be some snakes in that environment if snakes are coming up for you again, like they have for this reading so many times already. Whatever area of life that you are seeing snakes, that is literally the area of life where there are snakes. Trickster. So, Dingo, this is saying 36. Don't let the past become the present, because you have absolute control over the present moment. Where you go in the future is entirely up to you and will always be where you're meant to be. I saw 1616, which indicates that sometimes some not so pleasant things need to happen in the present moment so that you can really reach the true, authentic, and appreciative core of why these things are there in the first place. There could be an uncomfortable tower moment and or ego death that's been associated with this, but it's only to allow you to shine brighter and not be troubled by these thoughts anymore. Because it's not an accurate portrayal of yourself. It's not an accurate portrayal of your circumstances. It's not an accurate portrayal of your surroundings. And it's stemming from yourself. It's stemming from your own worth. It's a self-sacrificing, self-sabotaging behavior, and nobody else can do that to you. No one else can make you feel that way. It's nothing else's fault. It's no one else's fault. It's no event or trauma or person's fault. Not when you zoom out. So, find the beautiful root of yourself. Know that it's okay to be growing. It's okay to be confident in yourself. It's okay to be on a journey and let other people around you know that. And it's okay to have some fun in your life and play and don't work so hard and not take things seriously all the time. Life is not to work away. Life is to enjoy and to grow and to experience and to help others do the same. There's so much wisdom that is within you that is locked up, that's trying to come out. And you already have an idea of what the tip of the iceberg looks like. There's so much deeper for you to dive. So don't be afraid to take this step. You are not alone. You do not need to be alone. Your support system is here trying to support you, and pushing it away could be exactly the very thing that is starting these cycles in the first place. So, why are you pushing away energies that are trying to help you? 9:18. You want freedom. You want to travel. You don't want to be stuck in any one cycle, because there's a confidence, there's an ego that goes along with it. But communicating your truth in the future will allow you to feel all of these energies merged into one, while you're able to, with other people that are close to you, create something new where you are allowed to journey respectively and together, because that's how you make the biggest impact. It's not by pushing everyone and everything away and telling yourself that you're better and stronger alone. It's by releasing your beautiful energy out into the world and not forcing any one area of life. Like I'm seeing here, red, orange, and a kind of skeevy blue color. So you could have maybe shared some not the kindest words with people that you love very much lately. And that's okay. It's also important to really communicate with people your authentic truth, because people want to be there for you, but if you make it difficult for them and your walls are so high, there's a certain point where they cannot cross them and it's not their job anymore. But these people and experiences, whatever, they want to be here for you. They're trying. Are you going to let go of your past and trust? Because this was never about them. I'm going to pull a yes, no, and why for you using the Tattoo Tarot. So, I will pull, I'm hearing 4 cards for you. We have 4, 4, 4, 4. So you have 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 of coins. So, I'm hearing that this answer is a no, because 4 of coins indicates somebody who is stubbornly holding on to something that's not meant for them. Fehu has to do with abundance and harvest and physical material matters. Othala has to do with ancestral matters, shared finances, and breaking karma. This looks like Pisces, but it's turned sideways. Taking the fun out of the things that are meant to support you, because that's the way that they've always been. But the diamond here, you see that the snake is supposed to eat its tail so that it can self-realize, but you know that the snake is not eating its tail. You can clearly see this. There's another indication of snakes here, and this is very interesting because the snake is sticking out its tongue, which could also be a confirmation for you for something. I will pull the next 3 cards. Okay, 10 of Cups. I'm hearing don't take it in reverse. Yeah, the answer is no, because right now you're thinking through an ancestrally karmic lens. And what's really here is happiness and peace. Big peace, like olive branch, confidence. And are you going to allow that into your life? There are 2 5s here that are coming together in the center. This looks very much literally like a vertices. Like this could be like an event horizon hypothetically, and there's 2 5s that are coming together through peace, one that's grounded and one that is celestial. Both sides that are working on themselves, trying to come together to create one beautiful, confident 10 of Cups, happy, peaceful home, centered in your heart, in your soul, and connected with your higher self and others, and happy family energy. This is available for you, and it's trying to build right now, but there's a little bit of energy from beings, external situations, beings and environments that are directly toxic and directly harming you every single day, and pouring more energy into what's hurting you and just telling yourself otherwise is just sending nothing but dark, sad, not healthy red energy into that root chakra. And it might feel nice and financially comfortable. It might feel nice and normal. It might feel nice and stable and long term. But when you think about what you are and who you are and why you're here, you know it doesn't resonate, and that's what scares you. There's opportunity to build. There's opportunity to shed and turn all of this into light, to transmute this energy. But the energy needs to come out of you, not into you through others. 7 of Wands in reverse. There's no fight here. There was never a fight here. If you're arguing with people around you right now, you might notice that you're the one arguing with people around you right now, and that they may have already given up after already observing this tendency. This big red banner is showing me that this could be something that everybody has seen but you. This does look like a big old Taurus here. As I'm recording this, this is Taurus season. I'm also seeing Mars. I'm also seeing kind of like a Venus-y vibe, but it's mostly like Mars and Taurus. So this is saying that Stubbornness and confidence, or pride. Stubbornness and pride are not your friends right now. And those that are feeding those parts of you are consciously contributing to your wound because it benefits them to push you down to feel better. When there's a situation in your life that does require you to break out of your ancestral patterns, it does require you to take some uncomfortable steps in your life, and it does require you to be authentically who you are, unafraid, entirely aware, and put down your weapons, because there's happiness and there's peace and it's there in front of you, ready for you to take. You just need to decide that that is what you want. And if you feel anything but deserving of that, know that you are. You deserve to be happy because you exist, and you're enough because you exist. You deserve to be loved and even taken care of and nurtured and babied and given space to, if that's what you want, because you exist and that's what aligns with you. The more authentic you are with that, the more ease you'll find in your surroundings. If there's not ease in your surroundings right now, it's because you're not being authentic, and your surroundings are either being negatively affected by it or are using it as an opportunity to get on top. And you definitely know which is which, but you've been trying to force yourself into thinking it's the other way around because of money. And if you're on a spiritual journey, you know it goes deeper than that. That was never what this was about in the first place. This was about making somebody else happy. And it's not the person that you think. It's whoever ancestrally made you think this was the way you needed to go. Like, we're talking your parents, we're talking your family, we're talking society, we're talking your coworkers. But it's not all like that, is it? Because you do have a sanctuary. You do have a safe place. It's trying to grow, it's trying to evolve, and the other side already did the work and is sitting there willing to see if you decide to try. So, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna leave that there for you today, Group 2. Your crystal, again, was Chrysocolla. This can bring you some calmness, some zen, some clarity, and just a little bit of shui. So, if you need anything, go ahead and email me, contact@spiritualistic.com. I'm always here for you. I love you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day, week, month, and incarnation in this realm. Namaste. Hi there, Group 3. If you selected this group, then you chose this Petrified Wood, and this is your reading. So Petrified Wood, first of all, helps you to really ground. It, in a lot of ways, can be the calm within a storm, the calm before or after, within, whatever, finding that piece of central balance and fortitude. It can also help you connect with your ancestors. Like I said, ground you very deeply. It can help connect you with inner earth, past lives, and everything ancient and beautiful. In a lot of ways, this is sort of like a fossil too. Like, Petrified Wood has seen it all, that's for sure, and it's still here to tell the story, and it's one of the most powerful, protective, and intuitive stones I've personally worked with. I have a lot of time to gather such a big, beautiful personality to them, each individual piece. So, looking at your situation along with clarity and advice and what you're learning, also pull a yes and no question at the end of the day, or end of the reading. I'm going to turn all of these the other way around, and you have Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Your situation, you have Knight of Cups, 9 of Coins, 4 of Coins, 9 of Swords, and the World. Okay, so the first thing I'm hearing is literally cha-ching in my head. So you are putting off this Queen of Cups energy. This is highly intuitive, perhaps a bit emotional, but very, very aware. And I'm hearing you are very precisely tuned in to your emotions, and you Express them precisely. That is very important to you. Shoulder tattoos could be significant to you also. Also, she's wearing a little bit of a tiara and has some like diamonds or pearls or whatnot in her hair. So, okay, get it. You are definitely in the self-love energy. You are on top. We got the world here. There is opportunity for a new physical beginning. Something new is trying to approach your life. And this will, most likely you felt the emotion of it first. You felt the vibration. And you started to notice that it felt good and you aligned with it. You aligned with it instinctually, intuitively, emotionally, and then it started manifesting crazy things in your life. And there's a sneaky tiger neck tattoo here on this man holding a pentacle, which is also a diamond. So that could be significant for you as well. Buzz cuts for some reason, or like a fade. So there's definitely a new beginning that you intuitively and emotionally picked up on first. But as soon as you decided yes, you were going to go for this, you started noticing a lot of things pop off in your external surroundings, and you started holding on to everything that you considered stable. So you are no longer guarded about what's going on, because I can see here that you either intuitively see past the situation, which is allowing you to have higher faith, or you are just not guarded and you have faith that it's all gonna turn out okay anyway, regardless of what happens. And that is why you have the World card to end this part of the spread. This 21 energy is very unique. It is seeing yourself through others and others through yourself. It's knowing that you are part of a whole and the whole of all these parts. You have the world at your feet, and because of this, there is something that is, it's like bombarding your life. I will pull some clarity and see what you're learning through the Star Spinner Tarot here. I did shuffle this. Fortitude and Ace of Swords. So there's a situation that made you feel like you wanted to give up, and you never got your clarity or closure, or you never heard the truth, and that made it harder, but you did it anyway? Okay, that is specific for someone or something. So you are now in this Queen of Cups energy. Ooh, and the Emperor was in reverse underneath that, but that's not what we're here to look at. We're here to focus on you. Message from your spirit guides, what you're learning through this. Why is this coming up? All this goodness. Okay, we got the 10 of Wands like this for you. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, hello. We have the Chariot, beautiful Cancer energy, and we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so your life is about to take a huge change. You are about to literally not believe your eyes. Everywhere you look, you will see gold. It's like I'm hearing everything you touch turns to gold, and you just don't know it yet. You are way closer than you think. You're already there. And this guy is kind of in like a thrusty position a little bit, so definitely leading with sacral energies. So right now, be comfortable allowing yourself to express your creative energies more than usual right now, because this will be what unlocks this new abundant part of your life. Everything that's happening right now is exactly the way that it's supposed to happen, and do not worry if things are a little bit bumpy and it looks rough. It is an entirely natural reflex when things start to fall apart to hold on to every last little piece that you can. But that's also a very Cancerian trait, which is the Chariot here. You are being called to let go and let God. I'm hearing just trust. Have faith in yourself, have faith in your higher self, have faith in the universe, in God, whatever it is that you have faith in, do have faith in it. Because there are things that you're not seeing that are making what's going on literally even better for you. I'm hearing that if you were to watch your life right now, what you're going through as a movie, you would be on the edge of your seat, like freaking out right now. Just so excited to see your reaction to what's just turning around the corner. And I haven't pulled this last card to see what even falls under the world yet. So there's definitely a reason for that. I'm going to reshuffle just to get you that one perfect card for here, because I want to see what this world specifically is talking about. So, you've been moving in a certain direction for a long time, and it's like you're about to get off at your stop. And I'm taking these two cards that I wanted to come out together. You have the Fool and the Emperor, which is interesting because on the bottom of this deck, you had the Emperor underneath your little Queen of Cups here. So, when you decide to have faith in this Emperor energy, I am super just entranced by this globe right now. So, I'm hearing globetrotters. That literally could be something for you. Or you could want to travel. Volunteering is I'm just literally seeing people like tending to nature and volunteering and doing like eco-friendly homestead farm type like vibe, like traveling the world and just volunteering and just being okay with the bare minimum, because you always know you'll be provided with more than that. But this Emperor, he's so tired of like forcing himself to have the bare minimum. Now he's just finally saying, here, just take it, take everything. It's like this point of defeat is what pushed him to this trust. It was unfortunately through fear and through ego death. Here, this Fool is holding himself, he's cradling himself, he's a little bit nervous. He has nothing but the clothes on his back and his little sack. Here, this Emperor, he's king of the world, but he's choosing to stay naked with everything but his sandals and his staff. So, that could definitely be a message here for somebody. I'm not going to go more deeply into that because I'd like to get more of a a well-rounded view of this image. For your Oracle deck today, I felt called to use the Starseed Oracle. So that could resonate with you in any way, shape, or form. I'm seeing like my rose quartz pop out at me right now. So just shout out to those rose quartz and petrified wood friends out there that are trying to give you crystal, light body crystal grid transmission activation, literally star bathing. Spend some time with your rocks. Spend some time under the night sky. Also, really big rocks. Beautiful event horizons, just like we are, just like each rock is, just like the cosmos are, just like your zodiacal birth chart transit. Spend some time with your rocks. Spend some time with the earth. Life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. There's so much that you've already learned. I am hearing Hell and Back, but like the song, like by I can't remember. We've been through hell and back just to find peace. That one. You're my everything. Yeah. Okay. I feel like you are definitely like a voluntary humanitarian type person, and there's something that's trying to come into your life that's going to give you everything that you want and intrinsically give the collective so much that they need. And it's not even that you're not in a place of receiving this or feeling aligned to it, it's that you're just not used to experiencing this and allowing it to just be okay that things are going your way for once. Oh my goodness. You have put so much studying and so much learning and so much growth. You've learned so many lessons. And you've been activated. You've activated others. You are absolutely getting abundance coming for you, but this final leap of faith, it's a trippy one for you. I can definitely see that here. You have a tendency, 0 to 4, you are like, well, I kind of want things to stay exactly the way they are, or it's okay, I will just not see what could have been. I'm happy where I'm at because I'm comfortable, and that's good. That's okay. But if you don't jump, you won't see. And what's meant for you will be there on the other side anyway. Called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. So this did come out again in the pre-shuffle. You saw this. She's walking through a huge door/portal, and this looks like the inside of the Egyptian pyramids and also Stargate. So shout out to Stargate because it's dope. This beautiful lady is just walking into this beautiful cosmic galactic void full of everything and nothing at once. She feels called to just take the dive, just like this Fool. Except there's no way for her to know what's going to happen. She could float. She could meet an ethereal being. She could get sucked into the giant vacuum that is space. She doesn't know. She just knows that she feels called, and that's good enough for her. So group 3, that's going to need to be good enough for you. And I think that was a whole lesson that you were learning here. And that's okay. Because what's on the other side, now if you look around right now and you say, yeah, everything is good. Well, honey, good is not even close. There is better. Not only is there better, but there is better than what you even could consider better. The Seas of Mentaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Now, when I see this card, it's very beautiful. It's very watery. If you tune into Mentaka, you will totally just love that flow. But this is giving me a little bit of towery vibes. You are seeing the potential through something. You see what is unconsciously behind the light. You're able to see the light through the shadows. And Mentaka did not survive, suffered a huge extinction event. And that is a huge tower moment. So just like Mentaka, something that you literally considered your foundation, your literal home, your emotional, intuitive, your stability, something that you've known, your home, just your ease, your flow, could have just been knocked down seemingly for fun by you or the universe or someone else, seemingly external to you. And this entire thing was really to say, do you have that much faith? Because if you do, the reward is impeccable. And if you don't, that's okay too, because where you're at is beautiful, isn't it? But I can totally see by the energy that you're the kind of person to take the leap. It's just that you might also be kind of used to seeing what's on the other side here. Again, Queen of Cups as your overarching energy here. I'm going to pull some more clarification for you using the Tattoo Tarot, because it's really important to me to find out for you what you're learning on a deeper sense. Apart from having faith, but I'm hearing, no, it's exactly that. Petrified wood. Having faith. This petrified wood existed before the dinosaurs. Show them your big piece. Okay. Here's a large piece of petrified wood. Now, this piece of wood used to be a tree, and now it's a crystal. This piece of wood was alive before the dinosaurs. It saw everything. If only the walls could speak, right? If only. You could find yourself in a place like this right now. But at the end of the day, try to find a crystal that's as old as petrified wood, that's as unique, that has so many different things going on. Petrified wood can have opal in it. It can have rose quartz. It can have all different kinds of beautiful, miraculous geological anomalies within a piece of wood. And you look at a tree, and that's literally what provides life for us. That is our air. That's how we get air recycled, our prana. That is the answer to helping our environmental problem. You know, like this connecting with nature on a deeper, more spiritual level. And I'm now noticing that this rock is not, it's not green or brown. It is ethereal. Look, it is pink and purple and white and silver and reflective and all these beautiful opportunities, all this beautiful journey. We just see the beautiful end result, but every single divot is a result of hot molten lava and earthquakes and fires. And this single rock has seen more beings on Earth than our science can even confirm have existed. And it has its own vibration that you can tune into. So, going back to Mentaka, your soul, your person, your body, whatever your journey, you have seen a lot. You have been through a lot. And if there's anything that you know about yourself, it's that you can fall and stand back up again. And it's been hard every time you've stood back up. I can see that. That is valid. I'm holding space for you right now. But know that this time, when you fall, you're going to stand up you're not just going to stand up. Instead of trying to be on your tippy toes like everyone else and no one seeing over anyone else, you're going to stand up and you're going to see nothing, nowhere, nothing but clarity, but love, but peace, but zen, but source. And that's what you're here to bring to people. There's this ethereal external knowledge that comes through water, that comes through life, that comes through feeling your emotions and creating yourself intuitively and expressively and letting your life be a canvas, that you are just feeling called to take that leap of faith, even if it doesn't make sense to your rational brain right now. And I can see that that's not something that you would normally trip over, but 1010, you are about to get everything that you've wanted, and you've passed this test with flying colors before when that wasn't even the reward. So, just, I'm hearing from like such a warm external voice. I don't know who this is, but just one more time, baby. Just one more time for me, baby. You got this. I don't know who that's from. I don't know who that's for. Anyway, I said I would pull some more tarot, so I will. We have the 5 of coins. I'm hearing keep it in reverse. Okay. Yeah. So, what is it that you consider success? What is it that you consider prosperity? I'm hearing, do not take this in reverse. You are the magician. You know exactly how to build exactly whatever it is that you want, but you need to decide what that is. You need to take this leap of faith if you want to. High Priestess, sneaky, sneaky. I do think that you see what's on the other side. I think that it's just knowing that you know, even though your surroundings are saying everything other than that. Wow. You got the 4 of Wands to end the spread. So, throw your boomerang, boomerang. Miniature tigers, anyone? What you put out is what you get back. And you have been putting out love and light and healing and cosmic goodness for so long. And so, just, yes. This energy is about to come back to you tenfold, at least. And you're about to get your beautiful bliss in your financial security, your love life, your home. If you have changes or moves that you've been wanting to make lately, they're going to just shuffle around and happen for you, seemingly with no effort. This High Priestess, she just sits and waits and observes, knowing that what's hers is going to come to her. And the Magician, now he's taking action, but everybody might kind of not understand precisely what's going on, but that's all right, because he still comes chronologically before you have your king. This was the King of Coins and the High Priestess. You're about to step into your full abundance and your full success, but when you finalize and pinpoint that definition of success for yourself is exactly when it's going to come in. So do not be afraid to let go, because what is for you is going to be there. I want to say what is not will leave, but I'm hearing at this time that there are no more things in your life that are not meant for you that need to leave. Only energies. So allow things to shuffle, sit and wait. Know that you've been through it and I see you. Know that there is somebody out there that is seeing you, that is sending you love. And it's a lot more people and beings than you think. Because if that's not what you're seeing on the outside, it's only because the energy of that is coming to terms with it on the inside. You are beautiful. This energy is beautiful. Your path is beautiful. I really hope this helped. Oh, I need to ask a yes, no, and why question. Star spinner. One more. I almost said goodbye to you guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, I saw the High Priestess again. Intuitive. Were you giving me a nudge? I felt that. Thank you. Okay. Oh, so that's a hard yes, but be patient. Yes, patiently. Because you need to fill your own cup before you can fill somebody else's. This looks like he's serving somebody else. He's here to deliver. This is an earth angel who is here to deliver a message, and he is pouring out a divine cup and filling something else up in order to give to someone else. And this is, I'm just going to say it's a Sri Yantra, even though it's not a Sri Yantra, but Sri Yantras could be significant to you at this time. looking that up and seeing which perspectives of the Sri Yantra might resonate with your path at this time. It could help you find some more clarity. So yes, your answer is absolutely yes, but there is a little bit of patience to be had, just because I'm hearing you are a giver and no one wants to change this about you. We just want to reorientate the order that you give in. Give to yourself, give to your loved ones, give yourself some space, and then give everybody else everything that you want to do. Because if you are out here, I'm hearing literally trying to feed all the bellies, you're trying to educate all the people, you're trying to give everybody all the socks, you are out there doing your thing. You are amazing, you are blessed, you are perfect, you are doing what you're here to do. But are you really taking care? Like, are you really cared for? Do you really feel taken care of yourself? Do you feel like you're nurturing? Do you feel like you're getting that love from yourself that you're giving to others? You might feel like you are, but there are 2 ways in which you can be kinder to yourself. Now, what came up earlier was creative expression, and intuition is the other thing that's coming. So, through creative expression and intuition, there are 2 ways that you can be kinder to yourself. If you cannot rationalize creativity, don't make yourself have to rationalize your creativity. And if you know that you know something and your surroundings don't match, still allow yourself to know what you know and have faith in what is to come. And the King of Cups. Oh my gosh. Perfect ending. We got the counterpart to your energy. Oh, okay. Wheel of Fortune. That's right. We shuffled. Hello. Okay, I feel like if I even read any more, and the world is popping out at the bottom of this deck, I feel like if I even read any more, I'm going to ruin some surprises. And the cards that came out were already so amazing. You are so focused on helping others and not yourself that the universe has been able to literally set up like a big giant universal like energetic surprise party for you and only you, where like you are the VIP and you are just going to unsuspectedly walk through a proverbial door one day and just go, oh my gosh, you are not going to believe it. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be beautiful. We got this wands, we got the cups, we got the pentacles, we got you. Be a little more gentle with yourself. You keep being yourself. You give yourself a little bit more space. Go take a bath. Go get your feet out in nature. I'm hearing connect with the green man. Okay. I really hope this helps shed some love, light, and clarity on your situation. I adore you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, week, month, and incarnation, and whatever realm you are watching YouTube from. Have a great day. Namaste.